elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Eliminations 4 at once. Merciless. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Elimination streak. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. First strike. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Point A is perfect aim. Point A lost. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Merciless. Eliminations. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Bang. Nice. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect aim. Domination. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Nice. Point A is under attack. Point A captured. Point elimination. A is under attack. Point A captured. Blade Master. Bang. Domination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Point A captured. Point A is under attack. Point A captured. Perfect aim. First strike. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. 4, 3, 2, 1. First strike. Perfect aim. Awesome. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Point A is under attack. Lost. Point A. Blade Master. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Captured. Perfect aim. Nice. Point A is under attack. Point A lost. The enemy captured Point A. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Point A is under attack. Lost. Bang. Perfect aim. Domination. Point A. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Lost. Perfect aim. The enemy captured Point B. Perfect aim. Point C is under attack. C lost. Savage. Nice. Bang. Elimination. Merciless. Merciless. Perfect aim. Domination. Captured. Assist. Point A is under attack. Point A captured. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Point A is under attack. Perfect aim. Point A captured. Point A is under attack. Elimination streak. Point A captured. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Point A captured. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Awesome. Point A captured. Incredible. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Merciless. Savage. Object captured. Object lost. Bang. Object captured. Merciless. Bang. Object lost. Perfect aim. Object captured. Object lost. Perfect aim. Bang. Bang. Perfect aim. Domination. Object captured. Nice. Perfect aim. Object lost. Perfect aim. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Incredible. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Bang. Object captured. Assist. Object lost. Nice. Bang. Domination. Object captured. Object lost. Object captured. Object lost. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Object lost. Object captured. Object lost. Elimination. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Nice. Object captured. Bang. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Bang. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Point A captured. Point A is under attack. Point Perfect aim. A is under attack. Elimination streak. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Point A lost. Point A captured. Perfect aim. Domination. Perfect aim. Point A is under attack. Point A. Incredible. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Captured. Merciless. Point A is under attack. Perfect aim. Domination. Point A. Insane. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Object captured. Bang. Perfect aim. Object lost. Perfect aim. Object captured. Object lost. Perfect aim. Object captured. Aim. Blade Master. Object lost. Eliminations. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Object captured. Object lost. Object captured. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Domination. Object lost. Object captured. Bang. Perfect aim. Domination. Elimination. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Merciless. Object captured. Object lost. Perfect aim. Domination. Object captured. Object lost. Nice. Object captured. Perfect aim. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Eliminations. Triple elimination. Perfect aim. Domination. 4 at once. Perfect aim. 5 at once. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. Incredible. Double elimination. Perfect aim. Incredible. Double elimination. Domination. Object lost.